Alright, so hello guys, you are welcome to today's channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to buy shares from Zenith Bank. So if this is something you have actually been waiting for, then make sure to stick to the end of this video. Alright, but before we continue, my name is Paul, and in this channel I teach you how to invest your money. So if you are interested in this, I want you to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I drop any video, you will be among the first people to notice this. All right, now before I show you how to do this, now know that I'm not a financial advisor. All right, so whatever investment you are taking, know that it always carries a risk, and also make sure to do your own due diligence before you involve yourself in any kind of investment. All right, and today the app we are going to be using to do this investment is called Cowrywise. All right, so this is one of the best apps I like. Now remember, before you invest, always make sure. Now you can use other apps. All right, there are other apps there that you can use to invest in Zenith Bank, but always make sure that it is registered with SEC. When I say SEC, I mean Security Exchange commission. All right, in Nigeria. So once it is registered with SEC, then you are good to go, because many people don't really understand the kind of apps they should use for investment. And then, in order for you not to fall in the hands of scammers, make sure to do your own due diligence. So the one I use most of the time is called Cowrywise, because it's registered with SEC, and I've been using it for a very long time for investment, and I've never had issues with this. All right, then also after you've done an investment, I will also show you how you can withdraw your money. All right, so let's get straight to the point now. All right, so we are on the Cowrywise investment and savings app. Now when signing up, make sure to use my code on the screen. All right, it's more like a referral code. Use it so that you can get some benefit when you start to invest. Now let me show you that I've actually been using this app so that you know that I'm not trying to exaggerate. All right, so if you look at it and you see a lot of investment, money I've put on this app. So these are some of the proofs that I've actually been using it. Okay, so it's actually a legit app. Now, when you want to invest, make sure it's on investment. All right, because the other one is basically for savings. So make sure it is on investment, and then you can scroll down to, let's say, NG stocks. All right, so let's say you click on this investment, you click on NG stocks. Okay, when you go through that place, you can come down to this blue button below, but I'm not using that. I'll come down to, let me click on this particular one, NG stocks, more to invest. All right, and then also you can just scroll to find it, or you can just come up here. So you click on that search bar and then you type Zenith. Okay, so this is Zenith Bank, and you just click on Zenith Bank. So that's it. Now remember, of course, you know that you always need to look at the past performances of any stock you are buying, which is normal. All right, so if you look at when you come down to, let's say, the past 1 week, let's click on the past 1 week. Okay, you see now it has gone down a little bit. All right, it actually went down by 5%, which is normal for stocks. All right, it's not a new thing, it's normal. Stocks always go up and they always come down, and that is why whenever you are investing, it is always advisable to wait for long-term investment. All right, so after that, because this is a very, very huge bank, so most of the time the stocks will always go up. So if you go back to the previous month, you see it actually went down again. It has been down 3 months. Okay, the last 3 months it went up by, it was up by 35%. Then if you look at the past 1 year, so this is how to check. If you look at the past 1 year, it has been up by 102%, so which is very, very massive. All right, that is to say, let's say you invested 100,000 the past year, so you would have gotten, let's say, about 100, over 102% increase. So you go to the last 1 year or so. Now this is year to date. YTD means year to date, which is great. The past 1 year, so it's always been going up, and overall, so this bank has been doing well. You see that in the past 1 month it went down. See, all right. So it went down to it was 133% naira. Now it went down to 124. So you see that in the past 1 week it actually went down. So which is normal for stocks investment. But from what I see here, this stock is a good stock to buy because it's been going up and down. You can check some records here. We have their financials. You can check other book. You check their you also check their ratios here. All right. Then you can also check their market cap. These are things that you should look out for. Now, if you look at the market cap, let's go up now. It said this is the total value of a company's shares in the market. It helps you know if a company is big, like Dangote Cement, medium, like Dangote Sugar, or so. This is what helps you to know whether the market is actually big. Now, if you look at the amount you have here, this shows that Zenith Bank is very big. They have about 5.113 trillion naira. So it is a very, very huge, company. We know that. That is why whenever you want to invest, they say let it be minimum before you invest in any stock. Make sure it is minimum 10 billion naira, especially if you are investing in naira. So this one is 5.13 trillion. So you also check the dividends. So it tells you how much cash return you get yearly from your investment. If a stock has a 5% dividend yield, you earn 5%. You earn 5 naira each year for every 100 naira you invest. So it is useful if you want steady income. So I think Zenith Bank is a good stocks to buy. So, but just make sure you also do your own research. And if you want me to do an in-depth analysis of Zenith Bank, you can also write it in the comment section. If I have a good number of comments in the section who want me to do it, I can do an in-depth analysis so that you understand what it's all about. So, in order to buy shares, you just click on buy. Now I say the market is closed right now, but you can still place an order. It will be processed when it opens in 2 hours 37 minutes. So I will just click on continue. Now, for presently, a share is 124 naira 39 kobo. So you can also set the share limit that you want to buy. If you want to, let's say you want to buy at a lower, let's say at a lower price, you can just click on share limit. A limit lets you choose the price you want to buy or sell a stock. Your order will only go through if the stock reaches that price or a price close to it. So you can set your limit if you want to. But now I'm not selling limit. Let's assume I just want to buy at the present price of the market. So let's say I want to buy like maybe should I say now the minimum is 5,122 naira. All right. So let's assume you want to buy a share for, of course, you can buy a share for like what they said, the minimum is 5,120 naira. So you can actually buy if you don't have money. Let's assume that's the amount of money you want to spend. But if let's say you want to invest like let's say 100,000. All right, this is how much you want to invest. So the estimated shares will now be 800. All right, if you are buying shares of 100,000, so the shares will now be 800. So depending on the amount you want to invest, because I know many people like to invest huge money. Let's assume you are putting 500,000. All right. So that will now be over 4,003 shares. All right. So depending on the least amount of money you can buy is 5,000, just like what you saw there. So let's assume I want to invest this. I'll just click on continue. Okay. So the estimated amount is 499,934 kobo. Okay, naira and 70 kobo. Okay, now the estimated fees now for this now is 9,162.24. Now the buffer amount is 50,904. All right, now this buffer basically let me click on it. It said a 10% buffer is charged to cover any price changes. Unused amounts will be refunded to your stash. So this is just what it means. So they will charge that amount, but it doesn't mean, and most of the time they will definitely refund you the money. They're just saying in case of any incurred charges, they just do that for any incurred charges, but that amount will be refunded. Once you buy your shares, you find that the amount will be refunded. So that is why for this one you are going to be paying 560,000 51 naira, and then that's just it. So you just put that amount, but the money will always be refunded. That 50,904, they will refund it back to your account, and then you can withdraw it. So that's just, but it's just like more like it's just to cover some cost. So it's just to cover some cost. So they will definitely refund the money. So you just click on buy now. Now here's how you are going to buy it now. So you can use, if your money is on Naira Stash, all right, that is, then you can use that money. But if it's not there, you just click on bank transfer. You just click bank transfer. Now the processing fee is just 215 naira. So the transfer will now be 560,301. So you click on continue. Now this is where you are going to make your payments now. It's very simple. You just copy the amount. Remember, you don't have to type it. Just click on copy. This is where you copy your amount. This is it. Just click on copy. The exact amount is what you are sending into this app. All right, and you copy your phone number also. Now this is the name of the bank, which is, for me, is non-bank MFB. So that's where you do it. You just copy it and then you go straight. I prefer this one most of the time. And you see, you will have about 59 minutes to make your transfer. So you just click on, you just, maybe if you are using OPay, any other app, banking app or so, you just click on, you copy the amount straight to the app, exactly the same amount if you saw here, and then your account number, make sure it's correct, and then before you make your transfer, of course, you know that you should check your account name. So this is where you will see your account name. All right, you show your name there. So you just copy everything, and once you have made the payment, you just come down here. You come down here to I have paid. You just click on I have paid, and then the money will just reflect. All right, you see the money will be reflected on your dashboard and even on your app. So that's just it, on your Zenith Bank shares. So I'm just going to go back. So I'll go back with that. Although it says, say your purchase of Zenith Bank PLC shares will be processed within a day. We'll keep you updated. Although I didn't buy anything, but I didn't. So you just click on OK. So the amount will reflect here. All right. So everything, you will see everything. So I'm going to go back again. So this is your Zenith Bank. Then you can also check the amount you have invested. You click on holdings. So it's sheet now to show you the exact amount and the shares you have bought. So that's it. Right, so, and if you want to see, maybe you want to be seeing your amount on the dashboard, you can just click here, you'll see everything. All right, so after you have done this, when you want to withdraw your money, I have a complete video that will show you how to do that. If you don't know how to withdraw your money, it's very easy. Just watch this video on top here, and then it will show you exactly how to withdraw your money. So guys, if you found this video helpful, remember to like this video, share, subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you again.